Stay tuned. This episode will be about the American Guinea Hogs. Hello, welcome back to Pine Meadows Hobby Farm. I'm your host, Jerry Hansen. We're hanging out with the pigs today. That's what this episode is about. It's all about the American Guinea Hog and these two sows and this little boar that I got. Oh, they're getting a little testy with each other. The origins of this breed are a bit muted based upon the best information I could come up with. Is that part of the breed of the American Guinea Hog began in what they called the Guinea coast of Africa. That's where you derive the name of Guinea. Some suspect that it even comes from the Canary Islands. It is noted in U.S. historical writings by Thomas Jefferson. They noted that pigs were brought over during the slave trade on slave ships. Now, further investigation showed that whatever breed it was bred with the Appalachian pig, and it came up with this American Guinea Hog breed. And genetically, it's interesting, the genetics showed that this is a unique breed of pig that doesn't match any others. And so this is also known as the forest pig or the acorn pig. Its habitat is pretty much free range and foraging. They primarily subsist on foraging grasses, twigs, branches, leaves, roots. They don't necessarily root like the traditional pig, being a smaller breed. They're perfect for the small American homestead, which was their popularity during the early 1800s. It looks like the breed had developed probably about 200 to 300 years ago, is what they closely found out that the breed came into existence. But since it is so small, the American homestead became more and more rare, and therefore the smaller breed ended up nearly becoming extinct, with only about 200 left as recent as, what, 5-6 years ago. They've regained their popularity through the pet pig interest. That's interesting, like people would have a pet pig, but that's neither here nor there. But they had bred these pigs so they could basically, you know, run free range around the farm. They're the cheapest pig to keep, because you could free range them and they'll eat like lizards, snakes, rodents, nuts. You only have to supplement their feed during the winter months with grass, hay, and maybe a little bit of grain. Don't overfeed this breed grain, because you don't want them to get really fat. Speaking of fat, this is a good lard pig with good marbling in the meat. And so all around, I found the American Guinea Hog as being a good, inexpensive, wholesome breed to have on a small hobby farm or homestead, such as what I have here in the Cascade Ranges of the Pacific Northwest. This is not meant to be a all-inclusive, informative video on the American Guinea Hog breed. This is just me sharing with my audience the basics of what I understand the breed to be today, and also helping this breed to survive extinction. Though this breed was popular with homesteaders and farmers, and primarily in the southeast United States, you could find this herd in abundance. Though favoring larger commercial-sized hogs, they fell out of favor with the small farmers, and as the small farmers dwindled down to almost extinction, this breed became almost extinct, leaving just a few in a couple of herds found in Georgia. The consortium was able to pull together and preserve this breed. If you're interested in looking at the consortium and their website, I'll leave a link down below. So thank you for joining me on this little episode on just featuring the American Guinea Hogs here at Pine Meadows Hobby Farm. These girls have no problem finding shade and starting to stay cool. And that little guy, he's a little frustrated right now because he can't get out with the girls, but he can get out. We're releasing him in November, so stay tuned and we'll do a video on when he's released. I might have to censor that video heavily. I'm Jerry Hansen, your host. This is Pine Meadows Hobby Farm. Thank you for showing up. If you haven't already, please subscribe. Hit that like button, leave your comments. I try to get back to your comments in a timely fashion. Also, follow us on social media. I'm on Facebook, Twitter, Pinterest, Reddit, Google+, and Blogger. Unfortunately, I'm unable to get on Instagram and Snapchat because I don't have a cell phone. We live in a dead zone. There is no cell signal that gets to us. We're reliant on a landline and a slow internet. That's what it is. We'll see you guys again later. Bye-bye.